Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to be sharing 10 products from Amazon that you need to check out. I've only done, I think, one Amazon video ever, which is a little bit crazy because I do shop on Amazon a ton. So most of these are gonna be beauty products. I do also have one clothing item that I am just absolutely in love with, but I just wanna go over 10 products that maybe you haven't tried that would really add some value to your everyday beauty routine. So of course I will link everything that I talk about today down below in my description box. But if you want more Amazon videos, let me know. I'm very serious about only recommending things that I find very, very helpful instead of just kind of rambling off a bunch of different products that I really don't feel like are that useful. So really hope you guys get some good value out of this. Everything will be linked down below in my description box. If you're new here, I hope you stick around and subscribe. And if you enjoy these videos, give this video a thumbs up and let's go ahead and get into it. Starting off strong with one of my favorite categories, which would be lip products. We all know that I'm a huge fan of a nude lip. It's what you'll catch me in 99% of the time, but I also know how hard it can be to find the right nude for you. So I want to say thank you to Peripera for sponsoring this portion of today's video. And if you're not familiar, they are an incredible Korean beauty brand and they've taken the guesswork out of finding the perfect rosy nude for you. Today I've combined 3 of Peripera's lip products to create this perfect rosy nude lip combo, specifically the Ink the Velvet number 17, which is a bestseller for Peripera. This has over 33,000 positive reviews, and you're gonna see why. I start off by defining the lips using the Peripera Ink Velvet Lip Liner in 01 Rosy Nude. This is a very creamy formula, very pigmented, and I love that it doesn't build up or gunk up. I have that issue a lot with some lip liners where I feel like they gather in the corners of my mouth, and this one doesn't do that. Next, I go in with the main character, which is the Peripera Ink the Velvet number 17. This shade is a universally flattering nude pink, and it gives you that natural blushed and rosy look. It enhances the natural color of your lips, and it truly is such a universal shade. Now, this is a velvety texture. It's very comfortable on the lips. It gives you that soft and pillowy feel, but also stains to last all day. So they do recommend applying it on exfoliated and dry lips. Leave it on for about 30 seconds, and that's really going to enhance the lasting power, and then wipe off any excess product, reapply if you need to. You can layer this to give you more color and kind of change the look of it. Now, of course, you could leave your lip combo as is if you're not someone that likes a glossy finish. I'm a huge fan of that, but I have to say, I also am a gloss girl. And you guys, this gloss is so delicious. It's pigmented, it's juicy, it has high shine. So this is the Peripera Ink Lasting Gloss. I have the shade 03 Chilling Rosy. Absolutely stunning. It's not sticky, but it doesn't slip around, which is something I can't stand. And you guys know that I've said a million times, I love lip glosses that actually have pigment. They delivered. This is absolutely incredible. It just gives you that beautiful shine, and it really complements the other 2 lip products perfectly. And the finished lip combo was absolutely stunning. I truly feel like this is my lips but better. So you can pick up the Peripera products on Amazon. I will have it linked at the top of my description box. Super accessible and affordable, so we love to see that. Also, they are running one of their biggest sales of the year, so you want to grab these before they sell out. So I will have them linked at the top of my description box. Highly recommend them. And let's go ahead and jump into some more beauty favorites you can find on Amazon. All right, next I want to talk about a couple hair products. I have found some really incredible products on Amazon, and they're very affordable. So I want to start out with this robe curler. Now you might be thinking, what? Do I need this? What's so special about this? I have tried so many robe curling, heatless curls, overnight curl products, and something about this one is super special. So this one is super affordable. It's like $9.99. I tried it on a whim because on the bottom of it, it has these ties. And I was like, well, what was that gonna do? Is it gonna do something different? So essentially, you just put it like so, and you wrap your hair around. Now you can wrap it this way. Sometimes I'll pull some from the back and wrap it crisscross. There are a ton of videos on TikTok, and I always utilize those because, you know, I always struggle. But what I think makes this special is it's very soft, but it has just enough filling, I guess, to give me a tight curl. I have really fine hair, so I need something that isn't going to slip. And that's another thing I've noticed about this. Something about the material on this, which does feel sort of like a velour, my hair actually grabs on and it doesn't unravel. If you've had that issue, I have had that issue so much so that I've given up. Ever since I use this, I don't have that problem of wrapping my hair around it, and then when I get to the bottom and tying it, it just all comes unraveled. It actually stays tight to this hair curling robe, whatever it is, and I don't know why. Now, the other thing that I really love about this is these ties. So once I wrap my hair, I just pull it behind my head and sort of like crisscross it. I didn't think this out, you know, and then you can tie it in the front so that it's out of your face and also just comfortable. It's not behind your neck. It's not dangling all around. I have like sensory issues, and truly like things dangling on the back of my neck, even like my hair, drives me crazy. So the fact that I can crisscross this and tie it tight around the front of my head, it just makes it more comfortable. I feel secure. It's out of my face. I love this so much that I bought two. So I have one in my beauty room and then I have one by my nightstand. And I have just been using this pretty much every time I do my hair recently. I just can't be bothered to curl my hair. To curl my hair, it just takes forever. I have to use a bunch of products. I have to then pin my curls. It's just time consuming. And then my curls fall out. So I've been playing around with different methods. Last night I did more of like a wave sort of pattern, and I feel like it's really pretty. It's just something that you're gonna have to kind of take the time to watch tutorials, wrap your hair differently. I just do my hair a little bit damp, and then I might use a little bit of mousse, but you know, really that's it. And then in the morning, voila. So if you're looking for a hair curler overnight that's affordable, comfortable, and your hair won't slip all over the place, I've been really impressed with this, and I'm glad that I just randomly was on Amazon searching and I took a chance on this because this is my favorite by far, and I've actually purchased some more expensive ones that were like $30 or $40 each, and I still prefer this one. Another hair product, I've gone through way too many tubes to count. This just has me coming back every time. I've tried other versions and brands, but nothing competes. So this is the Quick Slick from insert name here. Essentially, it's like a clear mascara for your baby hairs or anything like that. So I typically use this when I have some unruly, you know, visitors up here. My hair is very fine, and so it gets frizzy, and I have flyaways as well. I have such a hard time slicking my hair back, although I have a product I'm gonna mention next, but this is holy grail status for me. It's not crazy heavy. You can brush through it afterwards. Now it is a gel, so it's going to have a little bit of that gel feel, but it's not, let's say, like the Got2b or anything that you feel like you can't then maneuver, and it just tames anything you want to tame. So I use this a ton, like when I throw my hair back every day, let's say in like a bun, I'll use this just around where I have little broken pieces around like my little sideburn areas, just to make myself look a little bit more put together. I truly could not be without this product. I have one in my car, one in my purse, one up here. They're just all over my house because I just feel like there's something really unique about this formula. It holds my hair back without that really heavy feel, but I can still brush through it if I need to. So I will not be without these. I highly recommend this. Speaking of slicked back hair, I recently picked this up and fell in love with it. And then I realized it's on Amazon, and I was like, okay, I will not be without this product. The hype is real. This is from Day, and this is the Cactus Fruit 3-in-1 Styling Cream. So as I was watching tutorials, I saw so many creators using this specifically to do like the slicked back bun. Now I've tried like the Got To Be gels, the really intense, I think it's like an EOX gel, and I feel like those are just so heavy and crunchy, and honestly they just damage my hair. So I wanted something that was gonna give me that slicked back feel without being too greasy and also not too stiff to where I can't brush through it without breaking my hair. This product is honestly so good. I now understand why so many creators that do hairstyles on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok seem to be using this, because there's a reason. It is that good. It smells absolutely incredible. Comes out just like a typical hair cream. And what I like is it almost has like a softening effect, but it's not greasy. It's not heavy. Again, I feel like it's something that you could probably sleep in if you wanted to. Just be mindful if you have acne. I've actually slept in it and haven't had a problem. So I cannot recommend this product enough. If you've struggled with trying to get your hair slicked back, or even just your baby hairs, your breakage, whatever the case may be, which I have all up here, this product truly is a game changer. I just think it's the best, honestly, that I've tried, and I've tried so many different products and nothing seemed to work. Switching gears a little bit, because I have to shout out this brush trio that I picked up on a whim, and when I tell you these brushes are incredible and so affordable, I think this was $8 for 3 brushes. $8, and I love the shapes. So this one right here really reminds me of the BabsBeauty, a mixture of the concealer brush and the smaller sort of like foundation brush. I think it's like the 109, which I love. So this is perfect for doing your concealer blending. Also great for packing powder on the sides of your nose. If you're somebody that wants to do a contour, you feel like you always go overboard, this is also great for that. And then there's a smaller version, which again, very similar to like the Rare Beauty concealer brush, but even smaller. So this is perfect for right on that inner corner where you feel like you have that darkness. I always have that right in here. Also between my brows, a lot of the time when I'm trying to put my foundation on, if I touch my brows that are already done, it just makes them smudged. It's a whole thing. So this is great for that detail work. This is also good for nose contour. I just feel like this is such a nice little detail brush. And then you have one that's sort of, again, in the middle. This is also great for concealer, applying powder down the sides of your nose. Again, really just any detail work. I just find all 3 of these incredibly useful brushes in my collection. I can only compare them to the brushes I said before. And I feel like the Rare Beauty brush is like 20 bucks. Same with the BabsBeauty, and I still love those, of course. But sometimes I feel like I run out of these brushes way faster than other ones, just because I don't want to have 10 brushes for concealer that are $20 a pop. It's just a lot of money to invest. So I tend to only have a few of those, and then once they're dirty, they're dirty. So I feel like to supplement, this is such a good option. These are literally like $3 a brush, if that. They're not even $3 a brush. And they are so nice and such innovative shapes that I feel like it's really hard to find, which is why a lot of us do love the Rare Beauty and the BabsBeauty. So I highly recommend these. The different options here for targeted concealer or blending cream products in general, these are just super nice and crazy affordable. Next, I have to rave about the most delicious perfume oil you will ever smell. I originally tried this years ago. I believe I got it from Ulta, and they had it in this like little jar that was really not convenient. And then I recently found this on Amazon. This is the Knee Matte Vanilla Musk Fragrance Oil. When I tell you, I do not leave the house without this. This is always in my purse. It smells like the most yummy vanilla, think baked goods type vanilla. This smells exactly like panty cakes. If any of you have tried that off my recommendation, they're truly identical. It is the yummiest vanilla I've ever smelled in my life. And I just roll it on my wrist. I also, you know, behind my ear, really anywhere. And I've noticed that this lasts a super long time. I got so many compliments every time I wear this. I was just thinking of an event that I went to recently, and so many people, when they hugged me, were like, you smell so good. And I noticed that the outfit that I was wearing, even after I washed it, still had the lingering scent of this on it. And I didn't put it obviously on my outfit. It was just touching my skin. So this is a fragrance oil. I did see that I think they came out with a spray, and I'm curious if it'd be the same. I swear every time you wear this, people will stop you and ask you what you're wearing. It is that delicious. All right, this next product, I am a believer through and through. I feel like I've used this on my channel, maybe talked about it here and there, but I have since stocked up and I use these so often. So if you've not tried the Kiss and Press lashes, what are you waiting for? This is the easiest it's gonna get, okay? When you're talking about false lashes, this truly is the easiest on the market. So these essentially are no glue. They just have these little clusters. They already have adhesive on them. And they do come with this applicator tool, which I don't personally love. I use the velour lash tool that I swear by. You can also use tweezers, your fingers, whatever. And essentially it already has the glue on it. So you just very carefully lift each cluster out of the package and then you place it underneath. So instead of going over, you place it underneath your lash, and then I just take my applicator, squeeze really tightly for like 10 seconds, and you're good to go. It is that easy. No covering up lash glue, no waiting for lash glue to dry. Truly, this is a beginner's best friend. The only thing is I want more styles. So I have the curly here. I also have the voluminous and curly. I think I have one called glamorous. I think they're spiky. I usually use 2 on the outer corners. This is perfect also if you want to do like that half lash look. And they do have different lengths, like in each packet. There's usually like medium and long, so you can use the medium on the inside and then go longer. Today I do have 3 on because I was feeling a little extra. So it really just depends on my mood. I just think this takes honestly every bit of struggle out of doing lashes that you can think of. But if you were thinking about these, I'm giving you the go. These are absolutely incredible. This next product is something I truly can't be without. When I tell you I've had this product or a similar product for years, I'm trying to think back. Honestly, it's probably been over 10 years. I will never again use the manual callus removers because why would I when I could use an electric version? These work better, they're less just work overall. Listen, I'm all about convenience. I want things to look good. I want to do self-care quickly, and I don't want to spend a bunch of time, trying to soak my feet and then using a callus remover tool and then using a callus remover gel. Like, no, I want it to be easy whenever I feel like doing it. This will get every bit of dead skin off of your feet with no water, no nothing. The only thing about this is that you have to make sure you have a little paper towel or a towel underneath you, because when I tell you that the dead skin that falls off your feet is going to be quite alarming, it will be, but you will never go back. So this one is rechargeable and the charge lasts quite a while. I'm sure there's a bunch of different options on Amazon. This one's like 15 bucks, and essentially you just turn her on and she has different levels. You just go to town. Dry, no water, no nothing, and this will just make your feet super smooth. All the dead skin will be removed. So I highly recommend this. I just can't be without it. I've tried to do the other callus removers like in the bathtub and all that, and I just feel like they don't get all of the skin off. I don't have that smooth feel, and also they're just more work. This is just 5 minutes whenever I feel like it, and my feet are as good as new. So this is something that I have talked about way long ago, and I'm still loving it, still using it, still recommending it. All right, so I have one more makeup product, and then I have a clothing item that I think you guys are really going to love. So I have to talk about this because I just think this is so perfect for every day. If you want to get out the door, you want your SPF, but you want some coverage, check out this Color Science. This is the Flex SPF 50. So this is a all mineral, water and sweat resistant, broad spectrum SPF 50, but it actually has coverage. A lot of the times I've seen products like this and they truly just don't give you any coverage, and I have a lot of redness, texture. I want something that's going to give me coverage, SPF, but also not be so oily and and greasy and heavy that it's making my skin look horrible or slipping around, making me a grease ball after a few hours. I feel like I'm late to the game on this, but if you haven't heard of it, I highly recommend this. So this is what I will reach for when I truly have 5 minutes. And I use my fingers because I feel like you just get the most coverage. So it comes out white. As you blend it into the skin, it truly does become the shade that you buy. So I have the fair because a lot of times when I'm not filming, I don't have my self tan on, and it does give you coverage. It's a very thin texture and it's not overly greasy. So I would just apply this all over my skin, and then I would go in with a pressed powder foundation, like the one size, something with a little bit of coverage to set it, and it wore all day. It didn't break up, it wasn't greasy, it didn't enhance my texture. It truly looked like I just applied a foundation, but it took no time at all. I leaned on this so much, especially when we were doing all of our renovations. Something that I would reach for to make my skin look nice, even, put my SPF on, and be out the door. All right, so to finish off, I have a dress that I have fallen in love with. It is so cozy. You can dress it up, dress it down, and I've since purchased, I think, 4 shades of it, or 4 colors. So I originally got the black, but then I went back for this brown shade. This is essentially a Skims dupe. So this is the long sleeve ribbed maxi dress, but it is a dupe, so you can get it on Amazon. There's really no way to show you. I will put some clips of me wearing it. This is so stretchy, so soft. It's not see-through. I have worn this out to events. I actually wore the black one to a funeral. I know that's like kind of morbid to say, but I did have a funeral to go to, and I just turned it around so that it was higher neck on the front. That's something that you can do with these dresses as well. I wear these around the house. They're so cozy. I'll wear them to film and then wear them the rest of the night. Extremely flattering. So I just think these are super cozy, very comparable. A lot of the times when I hear dupes, a lot of the times they're just not dupes, but this dress truly is, because I have the original Skims and I honestly can't tell the difference. If I go in my closet and try to grab one of them, it's a toss-up. They're just really that close. And of course, I think this is like $30, don't quote me. In the original Skims dress, I can't remember, maybe 80, 90 bucks. So if you're a fan of the Skims maxi dresses, or you wanted to try one and you didn't want to break the bank, highly recommend checking these out from Amazon. They're just one of those dupes that really are spot on, and I can't tell the difference. So for the price difference, I'm gonna rock with the Amazon dress. Okay guys, so I think that is everything I wanted to mention for my 10 beauty products that I recommend you check out from Amazon. I will link everything down below. Don't forget to check out the Peri Para lip products, especially since they are running one of their biggest sales of the year. So that will be at the top of my description box. But let me know if you want me to do more videos like this. I have a lot of home lifestyle, clothing, beauty. I could do many of these videos, but I really try to focus on things that I actually genuinely use all the time, and not just a one-off, something that I saw that went viral that I don't really reach for. So let me know if you want me to do more of these videos. Also, let me know some of your favorites down below. If you're new here, I hope you stick around and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.